I said it before, I say it again. Every day we stray further from God, and we need that dude, bro. Bring that dude back. We need God because like that zesty shit that is being pushed is absolutely wild. Just did another mind-blowing video. I just and we're getting to that point where I just already can't. Not with me doing more, but with the stuff that I'm finding out as I'm continuing my journey. And oh boy, I'm gonna stay at home and watch all the shows and all the disasters burn and just have content. Because, bro, how can you put Ice Spice with her keister out in front of children, claiming it's something like above 18, where, yeah, a lot of influencers may were over 18, but the majority was children. Like there was a lot of children. Penguin said it's best, and I'm gonna let him speak. And I just wanna see if I can like 100% confirm or like, yeah, of course he's right. He's rarely wrong. I mean, like, yeah, sometimes he is, but sometimes he isn't. And yeah, I watched some of the videos already. I'm not gonna bullshit you, never. So let's get right into it.
Ice Spice and the SpongeBob movie. Some of you may have heard her hit new song, SpongeBob Big Guy Pants OK. She is in the new SpongeBob film, and she went to a premiere event
Oh,
for it and chose very interesting accoutrements where she is now facing a lot of heat because this is a kids movie and she's got her bikini bottoms fully out here.
how can you rock bikini bottom out? I mean, like, yeah, man, that metaphor was dope. Bro, spread awareness. Like, keep that stuff out of there. Don't ruin SpongeBob for me, bro.
This
No.
clip is pure poetry, though, that much I will admit. This is at the premiere, and the Patrick costume, his eyes make it look like he's going, "Auga, auga," to Ice Spice's bare butt cheeks out in the wind right there. Looking
Mm.
like Patrick Starr's discovering that mayonnaise might actually be an instrument. Now, you're not going to believe this. If you're standing up, you need to sit down. There were children at the premiere for the SpongeBob movie. Can you believe it? A kids movie having kids in attendance for the premiere? Who would
I
have
know.
thought? So a lot of people are criticizing this choice of outfit as inappropriate. And I agree. I think it's a really weird choice to wear a sheer dress with a thong where your entire ass is out at the premiere for a kids movie to an event that is attended by kids. I don't know what goober signed off on this wardrobe choice, but he was getting a little too goofy there. It is, I think, a pretty baffling decision. And speaking of baffling, you know what else is going to boggle your mind is the incredible Christmas sale at GamerSups that starts today. You get a event that was attended by children. She wore this to a SpongeBob 18 plus only
It wasn't 18 plus only. What I read, it wasn't.
influencer event for the SpongeBob film. Even just saying that sentence burns my lips. Like, hey pal, did you just blow in from Stupid Town? You think there is a SpongeBob 18 plus only event? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. What the truth is that she wore this to an event for the SpongeBob movie that was attended by influencers, but it was not exclusively for 18 plus. There's pictures of her
Yeah,
in this
I
outfit
knew it.
at this event with children, like this right here. Apparently, that is a 15-year-old influencer that she took this photo with. There
I Spice. The last video I did was with about Kai Cenat. She was on Kai Cenat streams too. I mean, like there's so many patterns that you can't just you can't ignore them. It's just not physically possible. That's an agenda. That's why I like only like a few ones. I've been a big fan of 50 Cent, but I've never been a fan of Diddy and Jay-Z. Like I got really good personality. Eh, That's like sometimes the moment where I literally forget. Look at me. I'm not gonna cut that out as well. I'm gonna stay raw. There's a lot of moments where I forget my language. And no, it's not English. It's auf der Weide blüht ein kleines Blümelein. But it's just a pattern. They're pushing the propaganda. Stay true to yourself. Our soul is constantly being tested and a threat. I speak from experience, bro. I speak from experience, and you will love. As you join me with my ride, you will love to see my judgment skills about people. I got that's. I think that's my special ability, the judgment skill, without judging. Just like I can read a lot of information off faces, and that's not an intelligent face. I can tell you that. That cross is weird. I don't believe you.
This right here, apparently that is a 15-year-old influencer that she took this photo with. There is even video where she is talking to a room about the SpongeBob film, and you can see a bunch of kids in the audience, and she is wearing this dress.
Sorry, I'm out of breath.
I'm out of breath.
Yeah, enjoy it. I've never seen the film, so
I've never seen the film, so you're completely the wrong person to put in front of the fucking audience. How can you do that? I mean, like they're blatantly telling it in our faces. Yeah, look, guys, we chose 50 Cent for the next Barbie announcement. Yeah, makes sense, right? We choose Barbie for the next Sons of Anarchy series to make the. I mean, it does make any sense. Shit. Man, I hope the back of my fucking head blows out. What is that? What is that? No, bro.
this will be my first time too. Um,
It's not your first time. We all know that, bro. You've been and 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 SpongeBob is in the background. Nah, it's just like it's getting really to a ridiculous point where I just want like to. I want the world to wake up. Man, I'm gonna keep that opinion. 1970 was peak humanity, probably. There was much BS around that as well. But yeah, goddamn son.
There's a couple other clips of her talking, and you can see that there are kids there. So I don't know where this lie is coming from that it's
The
only
18.
18 plus at the Ice Spice SpongeBob premiere event. That is the most outlandish statement ever. I don't know where that information came from. Maybe Plankton's trying to toss around a bunch of horseradish, but wherever it started, the Genesis, it's not true. They're schmeckeldorfing you with it. I don't think there's a chance for a misunderstanding where it's supposed to be an 18 plus only SpongeBob event, but they were letting kids in anyway with like their parental supervision. I doubt it. Because why would there
Yeah,
even be an 18 plus SpongeBob event for the SpongeBob movie, which is a family friendly
yeah.
children's film?
Even
Why would they host an
it's my
exclusively
it's my childhood.
adult only SpongeBob event? That would be really confusing. That would be an interesting choice. But again, based on all the evidence I can see from her talking to this room, as well as like the pictures she took with kids, I think I could say with a high level of confidence that this was an event attended by children and she decided to wear this outfit, which I do not think is appropriate here. I think it's a really weird, peculiar choice of dress for her for an event like this, a kids movie, a kids premiere. It's just not the time nor the place to be wearing a see-through dress and a thong, having your whole keister out. Like, imagine I was voicing a character in the new Bluey film, right? I'm playing Bluey in Bluey the big budget blockbuster feature film, and I get invited out to the Bluey world premiere, and I scoot in sideways, get out of my car in a banana hammock, and I'm just screaming, Bluey for life, yeah! That'd be some freaky shit, because it's just not appropriate attire for a kids event to be wearing some shit like that. And I've seen some delusional takes on this, by the way. I saw some people trying to argue that what she's wearing is very in line for the Spongebob cartoon itself, where like Patrick will have his butt out, or like Spongebob's butt, and it's like, well, what's the big deal if Ice Spice does it too with her tuchus? And I have to wonder if you need to be institutionalized if you're actually trying to
Yeah, yeah, you do.
argue that. That is such a crazy thing to compare a a cartoon gag moment with butt to a real life person going to a kids event with her ass out. And this is a performer who is well known for sexual content in the first place. I think it's a very odd fit to have her be in the film in the first place. I said that the second that song dropped, I thought it was odd that they choose Ice Spice to do the big guy pants okay stuff when one of Ice Spice's biggest shticks, like her main thing and something she herself talks about, is how overtly sexual she is in her lyricism, in her dancing, and in her attire. It is weird that they'd even choose Ice Spice in the first place for it. But even going beyond that, the fact that she still maintains
No
that
worries.
at a kids premiere is just not appropriate. And it's not comparable to SpongeBob or Patrick having a gag moment with their butt. That is a crazy thing to try and compare a cartoon to real life like that. That
Yeah.
is that is unhinged lunacy, and you need to be evaluated. Then I also saw a lot of people saying, well, if you have an issue with this, you must have an issue with the beach too, because there's girls in bikinis at the beach. What if a kid sees that at the beach, huh? Where's the outrage there? And that is also a weak, stupid argument. That is swimming attire at a place where swimming takes place. Let's say there's an Arthur event coming up and they want to get excited about Arthur coming back, so they bring out a bunch of kids to a big premiere event and they bring out their celebrity speaker and they come out wearing a bikini. That's inappropriate. That's weird. Why did they decide to wear a bikini to a
Yeah.
kids event? There's no swimming or anything taking place. That doesn't check out. That's fucking peculiar. That's inappropriate. It's just that simple. I don't think this is that deep. I don't see
Yeah.
how there's any kind of like debate. You can easily just recognize that maybe dressing like this for a kids movie and a kids premiere event just doesn't make a lot of sense. It's not a good idea. And I saw people trying to argue that this is like one of her more modest fits, so she should be applauded for that.
What?
You're really going to sit there and try and tell me with a straight face that there is literally nothing else she can wear? It has to be like really revealing with her whole ass out type clothes? I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, same.
Surely there were other wardrobe options, I would imagine, that would have made far more sense for an event like this.
Yeah, absolutely. And with that being said, and I think it's time for me to go to sleep because that has been way too much internet for me. Because like sometimes, man, I even get baffled, like really baffled. And that was one of the moments. How is it appropriate? Imagine like me swinging my swung. Never mind, dudes. Hope you had a great time. Like, comment, and subscribe. If not, then not. Later.